When your shoes turn to goo. William Hovey Smith, 2025. This is Hovey Smith, the Backyard Sportsman. I have a mess here this morning all over my exercise equipment. We have a shoe whose soles have disintegrated into a sticky paste. And I bought these shoes, these boots, years ago, and for reasons unknown to me, these soles have completely gone to a sticky goo. They're sticking on the floor, they're sticking on my equipment, they're sticking on everything. And I had not experienced this before. The uppers are fine, and I would want to salvage these. And there is a hard base maybe I can get down to, but this is one hell of a mess, guys. Before I started exercising, I took the precaution of wrapping my pedals with pieces of old t-shirt material. And, well, that kept the goo off the pedals themselves. But in the meantime, got a blob stuck up here on the exercise knob. I'm going to have to get rid of this stuff first before I can even use the machine this morning. My protective wrap's just pulled off the pedals, so at least that much is done. We've employed rubbing alcohol, which apparently is an effective solvent against this material. And yes, we've managed to get it off our control knob here, as well as the sides of the machine and its vertical members. So yes, that did an excellent job of cleaning it. And that was a problem of this composition altogether. It's apparently very reactive with almost any organic solvent, probably also including gasoline. So yeah, I might have stepped in gasoline with this stuff once upon a time, and if so, yeah, that started a process that apparently has continued. The method I've found that works is to take a knife blade, and there's this undersole here, and this is the stitching, which stitches it to the rest of the shoe, and run your blade along that sole, and then that'll allow you to get in and cut and remove this junk off your shoe. Got one down, let's see if we can do the other. And I'll show you all the way. See, the leather's fine, even after being crimped in the vise. You can see the parts of the shoe here. Of course, the leather upper. Then you have this line of stitching. You have a hard base, and then you have this slightly lighter color here, which is the surface we're cutting against. The trick is trying to get your knife in exactly at that seam or as close as you can get it. I'll cut it out at the toe about like I did it last time. Well, not the best, but will do. All right. Got that much of it all. As a military engineer, outdoorsman, and also writer, my most recent of 20 books is using AI to make your own job anytime, anywhere, at any age. This book uniquely tells you how to come up with an original job idea, evaluate it, test it, and use it to start your own business. In these unsettled times, the only job security you have is what you yourself can control. And this book tells you exactly how to do that, whether it's making a product, how to do a patent, how to trademark, or if it's selling knowledge, how to write your own book. And this is now available on Amazon.com, Barnes & Noble, and other sources worldwide. I'm using the knife blade to scrape down this sole and get as much of this stuff off of it as I can. In preparation for putting on a new sole, the next thing any cobbler would do would be to remove the excess of this material that's still on there and grind the bottom slightly. So we're going to try to get rid of this and just put a very light grind on, but not so much as to cut this stitching. It's vital we preserve that. So I'm going to put it on a low speed. Okay, we're doing a little better now, I think. I think that's about as good as I'm going to get it with this machine without cutting that stitching, which I don't want to do. We run our soles on the wire wheel for a little bit, and now I'm using a toothbrush and alcohol to get the last of the sticky adhesive off. As I use a brush, it's actually rolling up a little bit and coming off. These are very nearly done now, and they're in the shape where I'll actually take them to a cobbler. I wouldn't go take that gooey mess to anybody. I wouldn't. They probably wouldn't have it in their shop anyway. So for now, this is Hovey Smith, reminding you to hunt what you eat and eat what you hunt. Be legal, be ethical, be safe. Goodbye, God bless, and see you next time, guys. Well.